Hey there guys, my name is Wakefield Trailer. Welcome back to a brand new video. In fact, this is the first video I've ever done on shit like this. This is what I think of the Hornby 2019 range. Ugh, what a way to start the video. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I've got my iPad with information down there. In other words, using Olivia's Trains website, where they've got new models, maybe not released yet, but photos of the models that will be in stock soon. So what do I think of Hornby? I think Hornby is a magnificent company. You've always heard of it. It's Hornby this, Hornby that, Hornby Steam, Hornby Diesel, whatever it is brilliant. But the 2019 range, what do I think of it? Well, we're about to find out. Well, in no particular order. I don't know if there is a particular order in sort of list, but via the Olivia's Trains website, I will point out what I will think. I'm not going to show the pictures because of copyright, but if you write them down, search them on the computer, or if you know what they look like, they're good for you. But this is what I think of them. I've got the pictures, so it'll make things a lot easier for me. And they will have the pictures on your internet as well. So, let me have a look. First up on the list is one that's been out quite a while now. It's the R350. Let me just try again. R3507 TTS, and it's a Class S15, number 30832, BR black, early emblem with sound. Now, it's due out August 2019. And what I think of it is, it's quite a good model. And what's more, I don't know if I've mentioned this, it has DCC sound. And I've got a few models with DCC sound. For one, it's broken, but I can get a new body shell for it. It's a Class A4, named Sir Ronald Matthews, that has sound. And I've got a Class 24 with sound, BR green one. And I've got one more, haven't I? A Deltic. I've got a Deltic with sound. You may have seen this one. What do I think of it? Looks good. Looks detailed. Yeah, belongs to the southern region. And is there any... There's no information of the model just yet, but this model right here is a scrapped one. I believe it was scrapped sometime in the early 60s. Or maybe 65, I don't know, I can't remember now. Let's just go back. And here we are with an LNER Class B12, number 8527 in apple green. Now, this model is standing at £160 analogue, and it's not out until August 2019. The B12s, I quite like them. I've never seen one in real life, but I know there's one in preservation. Yeah, I always underestimate the size of B12s. I'm not even kidding. I always think that they're smaller than they actually are, but no, but they're not as big as an A3 Pacific, but they're along that lines. For those who don't know what a B12 they worked on the East Anglia region, so London, Liverpool Street, Norwich, Ipswich, along with the D16s, which they replaced, and the B17s, which they worked alongside. They were built by the Great Northern Railway by S.D. Holden, and I can't remember when they first appeared. But one thing I've never seen of any model is a B12 in its Great Northern livery. I'd like to see what that looks like. But anyway, what I think of the model is it's brilliant. It looks brilliant, and I think there is one survive. Yeah, and I know there's one surviving, but right now I can't remember the number. Let's just go back. And next up is it's another B12, but it's in BR black. I'm a bit 50-50 on this one. I'm not a big fan where it says British Railways. I like my emblems, either that or the Big Four company logos on it. And the fact that it's black, it just takes some of the colour away. Oh yeah, colour obviously, but it just takes some of the character away from it. I imagine it will be at the same price. 160, yeah, £160. The number is, sorry, the code is R3545. It's a B12/3, and the running number is 61556. I don't really like it that much. With the shape, yeah, but colour and design, not really. Next up is one that we might have heard of. It's part of the TTS sound range again. R3600 TTS J36 673 mod. This is in its pre-grouping livery, or its preserved livery, if you will, and it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic, and it's not due. Well, according to this, it was released last month. It's standing at £140 analog, and if you wanted to buy it TTS, £190, which I think is not a bad price for a small 60. It has North British black on it. I like black on engines, but I don't get why I didn't like the B12. I guess green just looks better on them. But I don't have much information about the J36s other than that. Other than they were mixed traffic engines that worked in Scotland, hence North British. Yeah, there are other models. I believe there are 2 other variants released. An LNER one and an early one. And I think I've seen one, if not both of them, on the list. So let's see. I think both variants are on there, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Anyway, next up is Lord Nelson. We would have all heard of this sometime in the news of the model region sort of thing. But this is R3603 TTS 30850 Lord Nelson. Now this is, well, I didn't know this until recently, but Lord Nelson here is shown in the Lake Crest livery. She never wore that livery in actual service. Upon retirement in 1962, she was, well, apart from Southern, from 1948, she was with the British Railways Crest, the early one, and she portrayed that all the way through up until 1962. I was So the one where it shows the Lake Crest is actually the preserved version. So don't get it confused and run it with any merchant navies, West Countries, Battle of Britons, anything like that, where it has a Lake Crest, because this model will just be like, it just won't stand out. Well, unless it's a preserved merchant navy, West Country, and Battle of Britain, of course, you can do that. But all I'm saying is, if you wanted to create a realistic layout with that sort of thing, you won't want that. I'm sorry, you just won't. Without the TTS sound, it's £175, but I don't know how much it is with the price tag on. And according to the website, it is due for release next month, which is good. The Lord Nelson class, however, the shape of it, everything, I like it. I do like it. So, what's next? An LNER J36 in black. Quite like this one. R3621 J36 722 LNER line black. Yeah, not as much as the TTS version, I would have thought. But it doesn't have TTS sound. And I may as well have a look at it to get the price or whatever. It's standing at £140 and it's due this year, month. Well, obviously this year. And the next one, this is a bit controversial in my opinion, and I'll explain why. This is the Hornby Flying Scotsman. Now, it's not what you think it is. This Hornby Flying Scotsman, numbered R3627, is in blue. I kid you not, blue. And for those who don't know, the BR Blue was a livery from the 1940s up until the early 1950s as an experimental feature for the passenger trains. Flying Scotsman is obviously a passenger train, so she was tried out in the blue. So this model is standing at, I at a staggering £180. And it's the early crest version. She's in blue, as I say. Number 60103, as we all know. And yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on this, if I'm honest. I mean, I love the Flying Scotsman, don't get me wrong. But she's better in green. Now, don't forget, this is my opinion. Your opinion can be whatever the hell you want. If you want a blue Flying Scotsman, yeah. If you want a red one, I might have words with Hornby. But all I'm saying is, blue Flying Scotsman. I mean, yes, it gives the charm of the original Flying Scotsman, but it's just a colour. I'm so sorry, it's just a colour. So I'm 50-50 on that. So yeah, I'm in the middle because I love it because it's, come on, it's the Flying Scotsman. And I don't like it because it's blue. I know this was an experimental feature, and I know Hornby have done their absolute best, and I applaud them. But the colour scheme is just my opinion, okay? I mean, it's okay on the A4 Pacific Sir Nigel Grizzly because it was always there. So, well, yeah, that's enough of my rant. Let's see what's next. Okay, we've got another Southern Region locomotive, the Wainwright H class. Yeah, the Wainwright H class. Number R3631. Number 31265 in BR Early Emblem. I quite like this one. I mean, at first glance, I really don't know. At first glance, for me, it seems bog standard. It seems bland. It seems lifeless, like in the livery. But for some reason, I like it. And let's see what this model stands at. It is standing at £130, which is quite a lot. But then again, it can't be helped. It's a brand new product, and it's due this year. The Early Emblem I like, and if you like push-pull trains and if you like Southern trains, this is for you. So, what else do we have? We have a Merchant Navy, once again in blue, so I'm sorry. This is R3632 35024 East Asiatic Company. I think I said that right. Asiatic? I don't know. But this is experimental blue, standing at £180, so it's staggering again. And it's in the original condition, like whether it's first built. So not the rebuilt one, like the one where it goes, and then, you know what I mean? Yeah, you'll, sorry, it's like, and then, oh, you know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. Yeah, due for release in April this year. Yeah, it shows information, but I cannot be asked, nor do I have enough time to read it all out. So let's just see what else is going on. Next up, Lord Rodney. I called it Lord Rudy at one point, but now that I'm reading it carefully, it's Lord Rodney, which is of course the Lord Nelson class. I'm saying, of course, you might not know that. Actually, yeah, you might, because at Lord Do. Yeah, number R3635 30863 Lord Rodney. Now, I believe this one was involved in an accident, wasn't it? I can't remember. It doesn't say any information about it being in a crash. Thought it would have done. This loco is standing at £10 cheaper, £170. This is in the Early Emblem, and well, again, if you like the Southern region and if you like things like that, then that's for you. Sorry about that. I quite like this. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry. If you like things like that, then that is for you. So let's see what's next. We've got a West Country class, Bideford. We've got R3638, Streamlined, or as it's often called, Air Smooth, West Country class, 34019, Bideford. Yeah, this is in the Lake Crest, so if you like the late 1960s southern region, go for it. I'm not stopping you. This model is just beautiful in all levels. £185, so you will have to fork out for it. And I don't believe this one survived, but quite a healthy amount do. So now we go into a locomotive which I think I don't really know. It's the Hornby Peckett. Yes, that's right. We've all heard about the Pecketts. Well, if you haven't now, so if you haven't before, you have now because of Hornby. Yeah, I don't really have a slight opinion with the Hornby Pecketts. I don't really like industrial motives. I'm like a bit of a dick, but I don't. But this one, R3640 Peckett Nicholas, is a leaf green and it's standing at £100, which I think is a bit too much. I think £89 is something you want to pay for this. £70 or £80 is something you want to pay for this. I understand that there's detailing involved, but it's such a small loco. It really is such a small engine. Yeah, I really don't have an opinion on it. I'm sorry for being a douchebag, but I've got to review them all. I've said I would. Next up is Duchess of Montrose with the early emblem. If you like the what's it called? London Midland region, then get it. Duchess of Montrose is, of course, a coronation class. This one is in its rebuilt livery, so we all know what that looks like. This is early crest, BR green, and yeah, the model numbers, I can't remember if I mentioned it, so I'll mention it again. Model number is R3642, number 46232, Duchess of Montrose. Now I've got the one up from 46233, Duchess of Sutherland. I've got that, but it's an older model than this, standing at £190. You will really have to fork out for it. However, it's worth every penny, I guarantee. I do like it. I think they're fantastic models. Now, this is one I really do like. It's a Britannia class. It is R3646. No, R3643 Britannia, number 70046 Anzac. And yeah, I said that right, Anzac. I weren't sure before. But this is a Britannia class. I love the Britannias. I don't know what it is about them. I'm just sad that there's two left, and I can't remember whether I've seen one or not. I think I might have done. I don't know. Due this year, £180. Yeah, sadly, this one does not survive preservation, but it would be nice to. Well, I think it would be nice to see one. I know one does survive. Okay, now we've got to the one where I think this is extremely controversial in my eyes, and I'll explain why. At the National Railway Museum in York, you will find a Merchant Navy which is sectioned. Most of you will know that is 35029 Element Lines. Well, Hornby have released this one, which is in its air smooth casing, original condition. I cannot, for the that's been preserved in that sort of state for that long, you just can't imagine it, can you? So yeah, as I was saying, this is this is actually British Railways green with early emblem, air smooth casing. So like, as I said again, yeah, with its chain-driven drive gear. I really don't know what it is about it. This is, oh god, you'll have to wait a while for this. This is due December 2019. But I think it's better if I don't wait for this. I'm personally not going to get this. I'm sorry, but I'm just not. If I want element lines, I'm going to go for the rebuilt version. But that is just my opinion. You say what you want, I say what I want. Deal? Oh, deal. Anything else? No, that's just about it. And then we move on to something really famous in preservation, and one you will all know. This is R3677 Duchess of Hamilton. Need I introduce it? I might do. This is R3677 6229 Duchess of Hamilton in its streamlined casing. Now I believe it's not streamlined. Wait, is it? Oh, I think. It is. Yeah, it is. It's the other one that's not streamlined. This one's in the red and Crimson Lake and gold livery. It's actually in stock ready to. Oh, okay, it's in stock ready to order. I see. And standing at £190. Again, you will have to fork out for it. I understand it being at that price because it's such a special engine. There's not really much I can say other than bloody wow. We've got another Peckett blue. It's all right. Another Peckett Forest number 1. All right. We've got Peckett's. Okay, we've got another Peckett as well. That was the W4, I think I reviewed. This time it's the B2. This one looks a bit better. I don't know what it is about it, but this one looks a bit better. R3694 as an example. Peckett Westminster. £110 again, forking out. I reckon £90 to do this local. I'm not even going to. Anyway. With all that out of the way, we've got another A4. I'll say another L in the R, I meant to say. We've got an A4 in British Railways. British Railways livery. Experimental purple livery. You might not believe me, but I don't want to show the photo because, copyright issues. I don't want to be infringed. But I'll explain about it. R3701 60028 Walter K. Wigham in experimental purple livery, which I'm put some teak coaches behind it. I'm all right with it. It's in its rebuilt form, as in the balances have gone, but that doesn't worry me. In stock, ready to order. I assume they have it in now. £170. That's not bad. Yeah. And we're going on to something which is, well, I don't know what the actual thing will look like. It's just showing the 3D or the graphic tooling. But this is a rebuild, as in the model vise. Retooling of the Princess Royal class from the LMS. R3709, new tooling, Princess Elizabeth 6201. I have seen this engine in real life, and because I've seen this engine in real life, and because of the age I am, this is obviously preserved. You can pre-order it now. It's due November 2019, £190. I imagine this would be the same for all the models of that criteria. And the brand new tooling you can get are as follows. Princess Elizabeth, Princess Mary Louise, Princess Arthur of Connaught, and that's it. We've got another one here. Princess Coronation class. This one is in its streamlined form. Princess Alexandra. This list may go on for bleeding ever. Due September 2019, £190. Do I like it? Yep, I like it. Yeah, this looks good. Holland Africa line over there. I'm just going to hold it there. What I will say about the Hornby range. Okay. I'm going to point out another thing. They have re-released the Terriers. Do you remember the Dapol Terriers? Do you remember the early Hornby Terriers? Well, now they've re-released them at long last. And I like them. For such a small engine, they've impacted a hell of a lot of detail. I mean, they jam-packed it in. I'm looking at example R3767 Terrier number 32655, which is Stepney in BR early, and Stepney is preserved. There were 50 terriers. I think there were. Yeah, I think there were. And 10 still survive, which is amazing. Stepney's one of them, of course, famous for the Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I've got Thomas the Tank Engine stories here. If you want me to read them, then that's entirely up to you. I mean, I'd like to. But yeah, for a simple, small engine, this has plenty of detail. And they have the rebuilt and unrebuilt versions. For example, I've got another Stepney model here. The only thing that bugs me is it says 655 as opposed to 55. This is in the LMS. Oh, LMS. No. Daniel, do us a favour and get it right. This is in the Hornby LBSC livery. Improved engine green. £90, quite a comfortable price. And I don't know. Well, which example would I be getting if I were to get it? Might be that one. Hogwarts Castle has been reimagined. Now, Hogwarts Castle has sound. The bog standard one is £110. I think it looks better than the previous models. I'm going to have to say off by memory. Now, how much is it for sound? It is 130. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah. Hogwarts Castle, both sound and unsounded, and because it's in the Harry Potter movies and when they were built and when they were made, and because you've seen it in real life, it's obviously preserved. And talking of preserved, the last engine on the list is, again, preserved. So, this is a Black 5, so it's really going to be good. I will definitely be getting this. R3805 as preserved, Black 5, 45379 in BR Lake Crest. And I believe this was one of the ones that was withdrawn in 1968, which, if you don't know, was the final day of Steam, or final year of Steam. Does it say here? I don't really know. But they were do anything, go anywhere machines. Simple as. Yeah, next time I shall be looking at the diesels, but if you did like what you see, please subscribe for more. Thank you very much.